It is, well, time-wise, about 9:15, and we're here on the 26th of July already. Month is flying in. I feel this month is really getting flying in fast. This morning I decided to use my Talking to Heaven cards. Here you are. I do love them. James Van Praagh and Doreen Virtue. And I like to pick them up now and again myself. Just give me some reassurance. And that's what the message is about today. It's reassurance that your loved ones are safe and well on the other side. So I'm going to just randomly ask that a message for all of you, anyone that's missing your loved ones, come from these cards today. So, I know there's lots of people going to watch or hear me what I'm saying. So just know that this message is for you. If you're missing your loved ones, if you're feeling sad, or feeling very low, if it's their anniversary, if something has triggered a thought or a memory, know that that's their way of showing you that they're right by your side, that they don't leave us. Their body is, of course, a light body now, so they don't need this physical form that we have to endure here on this earth plane. If they passed away through an illness, they're out of their pain, through a sickness, they're healed. And just to know that whatever way our loved ones have left us, that's how it had to be. That's how it had to be. We have no control over how we enter and leave, although they do say that we signed the contracts to enter this lifetime, choosing the parents and the families that we come into, and that we do choose our exit as well. As crazy as that sounds, but I know when I'm feeling like I'm missing my loved ones, I play music that reminds me of them. Maybe somebody mentioned, and maybe it's an anniversary or a birthday, but I know just when I sit quietly and bring back some memories, I do my best to bring back your positive memories that connect to the loved ones. There I find comfort and peace as well, and knowing that they're safe and well on the other side. So I'm just going to shuffle these cards. It's just a one card message for anybody that's been missing their loved ones, and a little message to let them know how they're doing or whatever. We'll just see. So I always tune in, asking for the guides and of course loved ones and angels to be around. And you just simply have to give yourself that inner moment, let it come to you, no forcing any issues there. This is the card that wants to present itself. This is very interesting. If I had only known then what I know now, I would have lived differently. Lived differently. So I think that that's just one of those things that we often catch ourselves saying here on this earth plane. If I'd only known now, now what I knew then, or know then what I knew now, maybe we'd have changed things. And maybe sometimes the people that have passed without resolving any issues on this earth plane, maybe the people that have passed over that forgot to say sorry, or wanted to fix something but just couldn't. Maybe it was a painful issue that they just couldn't do it. But I do know this, that they all know that everything comes from love and we go back to love, and that's how it is. But on this earth plane, I think the message that this card might be trying to tell us is that if you have a chance to say you're sorry, forgive someone, or just mend something that has been bothering you over the last while, or ask the loved ones in spirit for forgiveness, or tell them you forgive them. That's a huge thing for them as well. It's more of it's a release of letting go of something you're holding and they're holding on to. So old past hurts and issues should be resolved. And in the spirit world, they look at their life, they have a life review, they look at their life and they see where they've made mistakes and things like that, and where they could have done things differently. So really the message I'm getting from this card is that, for them and us, our earthly lives are all about lessons, are all about mistakes, all about learning from the mistakes and moving on. But sometimes some of them are hard to learn, hard to get over, and painful sometimes to go through, and hard to understand. So the message from the loved ones to you all today is, they're saying if they knew now what was going on then, they might have changed things or done things a little bit differently. And what I'm saying to you is, if you feel that you've had a loved one that passed and you didn't resolve an issue with, or you didn't say you were sorry, now is the time to sit down and start looking at this issue and saying, I forgive you, I'm sorry, I might not understand everything, but it's time to kind of forgive and forget and let go and move on. Very interesting. And, you know, like I said, it's not easy. Lessons are hard sometimes to learn. It's hard for us to accept when things are done wrong on us, or when things go bad, or when we make mistakes. We don't like admitting sometimes to that we've made a mistake. So the message from the loved ones is, you know, have a look, think about it, and start to let it go and forgive and forget, and that the love coming from them is what they want you to do and experience before you leave, because when we pass over, we get to review these issues and we get to see where we've made our mistakes. And so they want really is rectifying mistakes. That's what I feel. Okay, so that's the message there for everybody today. So if you're battling with something, particularly with a loved one that has passed over, that you didn't resolve issues, sometimes it's very difficult to find it in your heart to forgive them and ask, you know, and tell them it's okay, you forgive them and they'll forgive you as well. And therefore it makes a lovely release there as well, and sends more love and more light to you, to your soul, and to the loved ones as well. So I hope this helps somebody out, maybe that's struggling a little bit, and to know that the loved ones are sorry when they move over. They do see things from a different perspective. Okay, love and light. Talk to you soon. Bye.